Alright, hello Stranger Pinks. You are in for a rare daylight recording.
Battle.
So, here we are. Akimbo asked me to focus on this one next. I did a quick run through at faster speed the other day and took a couple notes. Okay, first off, let's look at team comp. So, out of these 5, Arthas becomes our solo laner. Now, it's a little bit of a bummer because both Raynor and Orphea have their level 1 talents that benefit from Arthas, but Joe's not the really one that we want in the solo lane, and we will get to team fights later, but at first these aren't going to be feeling hugely impactful because we're not going to have Arthas with us, but when team fights turn on at 10, that's going to be huge. So
10 seconds.
I can't remember what you picked
5,
at 1, Cadet.
4, 3.
Okay.
2,
So you're
1.
moving into more of a tank build, which is
Let
fine.
your battle begin.
So right here, we ping for and we go for a fight at the eye. That does not help us any short of if Brightwing can get Pixie Charm stacks by having somebody land in the center of your circle, but I don't know. A gank, but we're getting low. We've got Valera chasing our healer. We lose Arthas. And here, let's pause. We've already lost 1 minion of soak here. We've lost 2 minions of soak here. We're about to lose 1 here. And we lost somebody. So the fight really hasn't helped us. So, when do the camps spawn on this map? At 1 minute. Your win condition lane, when we're still fighting, your win condition lane on this map is generally seen at bottom because you've got the 2 siege camps and the giant. So they're a little bit ahead of us. If I could see the breakdown, I would tell you some of that is soak and some of that is the kill, but the kills are almost nothing. So we don't have to beat ourselves up about losing Arthas, but we didn't need to either. Alright, so we saw a ping there. Akimbo's the only one reacting to the ping, and we're also, well, I guess I'm looking at the replay time, not the map time. So, let's see. That's okay, so we don't quite yet have a stack on Brightwing. So what I would tell you there for those stacks is we probably could rotate between these 2 lanes fairly frequently. Again, it's a little bit more spread out than say Dragonshire, but especially now since the speed changes on Wednesday, we can pull that off no problem. The unfortunate thing is that our giants are losing this fight. Our minions won, but our giants are losing. Which then led us. So Lucio does. It's tough to get away from him, of course.
Soon they shall bask in my glory.
Now, being as we have a global and they don't, really we could have had. Now I know you already used it, Moosebrow, so that's okay. We could have Brightwing down here, and our team pick one of the lanes, and then Brightwing teleport in after clearing a wave. So right now it looks like we're a bit unclear as far as where we want to go. We haven't started either temple, we really haven't gotten force. For the first temple phase, just pick one and go. thing I would say there is you kind of ran away from your team, run toward them in the case where you know that you will become where you have advantage. Cast the Pixie Charm, and we're not getting any extra healing for it, but we cast that early on. Sorry, I got a text message when we got distracted there. So we managed to tighten this up quite a bit.
Return to your war.
Rexxar is getting free uncontested soak bottom, and we're not soaking any of the lanes. Yeah. Saved by the shield. So we've got some pressure up here that unfortunately we're not getting any of the soak, and they're going to be able to get this whole wave so long as Valeria, yeah, she rotates up. And so we're slowly losing this experience, and they're ticking ahead, ticking ahead, ticking ahead. Now I like the call for the camp. Again, we need to rotate to a, and we can try to keep the lanes. We want to clear the wave, get a camp, clear the wave, get a camp. So if we had seen them here clearing, where did they go? Did they go to their camp? Did they go to boss? Did they go top? Did they go bot? Maybe they went to our camp, but we don't know. If we see multiple members of the other team missing, we need to let our people who are alone, so Wesley and Cadet, know. I've noted this before. I know that unfortunately, Cadet, you're about to get caught. Never use your Howling Blast on minions. See, they can just run you down too. So now they're going to free clear this. We can't make it up there in time, but what we can do is gain value somewhere else. So we can either push in on this wall and soften it up. We can come down here after Rexxar. We could even get our camp. We need to choose something. Now, Sky Temple, like Volskaya, does have where at the beginning it's very scripted. We know it's going to be mid top, and we know the second round is going to be bottom, and then it starts to random number generate as far as what's going to happen. So, if we can knock out this fountain before the second phase, that's a win. Ways that we could have made that happen, picking this up a little bit early and rotating down together. Now, we know Arthas is split. They saw him take the eye, so they know Arthas is split. Their 10s were not. They're just hitting R. We've seen Rexxar's Unleash the Boars came out. We saw the ring. We saw the Carrion Sword. And unfortunately, we lose Joe. We no longer have a front line down here. We can't stay. So here, Ghost, you split off, which is the right call, so long as everybody is not going to die if we split off. Hey, Jaina died for her. I missed how Ghost died. Okay, Okay, so Ghost, you're split off.
Pick me up.
Oh, you got soloed by Valera.
The temple's magic subsides. Find something else and
So we were really far forward there, Ghost, and our team, if we had had one more person, the other team may not have shown the boldness that they did. But when they saw you there and saw Valera take you out, they knew that they could push in. So Cadet, you're low on mana. You just saw the eye get captured. Correct, you need to get out of dodge. And Valera's after you. I liked the attempt there with the Howling Blast, and it does work, but what you want to do is start them chasing after you. Okay, let's pause, let's back this up. Let's see this fight live. So we've got Akimbo in the bush. They can see Zai0 here, and Brightwing pings. I'm coming in on Joe. Let's go to that camp.
Now that's how you get tonight.
Falling Sword was there. Again, I'm a fan of Blessed Shield. I think you could have gotten that off with a bit more certainty, and you would have got Lucio as well. Okay, we shouldn't be here without a tank. They have some boss control in Lucio, being able to push off, and we didn't have a tank. So, Moose, great move there. Unfortunately, we stayed too long, and now we're gonna pay for it. We could have gotten the boss and then made them choose. Now, in a way, yes, we made them choose because they chose us instead of the boss, but we want to see them on the map first, because now they get to free clear. So they've free cleared our camp and our boss because we're dead. Now instead, if we had gotten the boss and come out and shown here, they would have had to either choose fighting us mid or clearing the boss bottom. Okay, so we're making the choice to come up here for top. Oh, in my notes I have 830 boss, gutsy, foolish, lucky. It worked out because the enemy team didn't expect it. However, it could have been extremely unfortunate and given them the boss. Yeah, we lost, but at least we had the boss, but it could have dropped the boss and given them the boss, which would have been the absolute worst scenario, and it was relatively close to that. Nice clap. Stupid Mal'Ganis. Hard this main, so by virtue of that, I hate Mal'Ganis. Okay, so we've got a power play. We know we've killed these two. We only need one person up here. Looks like we've arrived at the camp. We're taking some of this wall. We're softening this up. The temple is going to shoot the first tier buildings, but we can soften up this wall. Now we don't have to stay. We start to back out. We got clear on us. They have tons of chase. They just slowed us down. We knock them back. Okay. We're getting away. And our camp finally finishes. Yeah, that was unfortunate. We got too far forward as Ranger. Now it would be one thing if we had Akimbo forward and he was going to use his falling sword to jump away. They've got free push down here, getting all the softening up that we got up here, and we're sticking around and dying. So see here, they're pushing top, and we have to clear bot, so they're forcing us to make a choice. That's when they get to checkmate us. Now they're going to pick up the camp and be able to continue to push in. And they're going to get 16 off of this, which means now we're down 8 talent. Yeah, they kind of blew that engage. Great fight. They blew it. That was theirs to win. You were fighting down Talontiers, even people. They should have crushed you. So here, we're chasing. We've got a camp that can take out this keep, and we've got 20 seconds till the objective anyway. If we just push top, sorry, I really should be following this instead of just talking. But if you look at the mini-map, if we had just pushed top, right now, this is a dead keep. They wouldn't be able to stop us in time, and if they do try to stop us, they're not going to get the objective. Right wing. Okay, so we've got one, and Brightwing would get to the point where she would have 2 stacks. Oh, Brightwing gonna die. The fact that Brightwing didn't die is full credit to your Jukes and their ability to chase those 2 rows. Here we're just fighting split. Brightwing would have to be in the circle to be able to get the value out of her. Echidna, you actually want to ride that push to get farther out.
Claim your vengeance.
So here they got a 4 for nothing, and we know the game's gonna end. They actually are being kind of stupid. They could be leaving just Rexar here. 4 of them could be taking the boss, because with having only Orphea up, there's no way for you to have boss. So this is a map that I actually felt like you guys were going to win until that last fight. And the macro decision that could have changed it for you, in my opinion, would have been coming up here and getting this keep with that camp that we had. Now, if we die there solo on the boss, it was a valiant thought. Unfortunately, bravery is sometimes just a way that we mask poor decisions, and that's not meant to be attacked. That's all of humanity, and it was a good thought, but a good thought in the wrong moment is still a bad thought. And so using what may be seen as a proper technique at the wrong time makes it a bad technique. And we know they're gonna finish with the boss. With having the camp and the boss, there's just too much siege points. So it was unfortunate, but it wasn't something that we couldn't win. So the good news is small changes on that one, and we would have won. So, okay. So Jaina's even up here clearing. This has got to be, let's see, let me back this up a little bit more. Yeah, so here's our camp. We've got 4v5 down here, and unfortunately we get slaughtered because Raynor gets picked off solo, and now it's, 4.5 Misha on 4. And we lost our ability to do damage. So instead, if we had ridden that camp through and taken this keep, they would have had to have responded. Now, when they respond, we could come back and no, it wasn't this one. We could have come back and potentially taken this one. We could have raced down, stolen their siege camp, and then gotten on Temple, but they would have lost a keep. And if we stayed a little bit more together, it's actually funny because you both have the healers that require their team to be in a circle. But unfortunately, there's one a day in this comp. So on this one, again, things to look at. These lanes appear farther apart than they are. You can successfully rotate on these, especially with the new movement speed changes. We want this camp at 1 minute. If we see 4 or more of them in the lanes, we're immediately going to their camp. We're going to hide in the bush for a second, hoping that they come there, and if they come there, we're going to blow somebody up. If nobody shows, then we're going to go. But we can have somebody here, and one person rotate back to the lane to get the soak, and 2 of us are here. If only one of them shows up, we're going to dive that person and blow them up. Now we get both camps. If 2 people show up, we're going to poke a little bit. We're going to make it take longer to get to that camp, and then we're going to come down on the person on the bottom and see if we can't scare them off. At the beginning of the game, scaring someone backwards is likely worth more than actually killing them, because if you kill them early in the game, the death timer is so short, in essence they got to hearth in place. If you force them back, okay, well, they're going to run back over here where it's safe because somehow they think you're going to dive all the way past this wall, the fort, and kill them. So they're going to walk all of this, then they're going to hearth, and they're not coming back with full life. They're coming back with mostly full life. And so that can actually be worth more than outright killing them. Now, if you can kill them, just kill them, because that feels good. Everyone starts high-fiving and the morale goes up. But we don't feel like we have to chase them just because they're low. And then we can get these camps. We especially want to get these camps before the second objective. But if we get them right out of the chute, these camps are going to be back up in time for us to take them for the second objective. And so again, just keep throwing camps at them, throwing camps at them, throwing camps at them. You can rotate. I do think having a boss control like Brightwing is extremely powerful on this map, because you saw the first boss you took, which again, it was gutsy. I marked it a little bit foolish, but you made it work. You had the Emerald Wind, you stole the boss. I mean, you did the boss, but they couldn't steal it from you. But we can just keep sending that stuff down and look for ways to force them to choose, because if we're forcing them to choose, now we're in control. I want to show you guys the Shrines match that we played. You can see our comms video. I already linked that to Akimbo, but at the end of that, you can see where we force them to make a choice. So I'm going to exit out of this video. I'm going to make another short video of that Shrines piece. So good work, Stranger Pings. We're rooting for you guys. I want to see more great plays like you guys had on that Dragonshire, and we'll eventually make it through each map, and you guys are going to just have tools in your belt that you didn't have before, and you're going to rock it. So good work. Keep up the good work. Let's keep going.